It was his birthday, and I'd tried to get him to come out gliding with me. Back then, I used to fly full-size gliders, and he did like to fly with me once in a while. But he decided no, he'd like to go and visit his friend in Greystone Park. And then on his way back, he was hit by a drunk driver in a car, and he was on a little Suzuki motorcycle. I remember coming back from the gliding club and hearing the phone ringing, and it took me a while to come into the house because I lived in my parents' house at the time, but in a room away from the house. So it took me a little while, and I remember hearing the phone ringing repeatedly. I answered the phone, and I got some kind of garbled message from a shopkeeper. It's not like the UK back then when you'd have a policeman come dressed up in number ones to bring the bad news. And the shopkeeper just said there'd been some kind of accident and told me where it was. So I actually rode out there on my motorcycle. Yeah, it was pretty awful, really. I remember seeing the smashed up car and the wreckage of my dad's motorbike. It didn't even look like the nice motorbike it was. And yeah, my dad's body under a yellow blanket. And of course, stupidly, I rode home, which was not very sensible, really. But anyway, the road culture and the court culture was quite different than it is probably nowadays, and that it is here in the UK. So I suspect it wasn't unusual to not find out. And to be honest, I didn't make an effort to try and find out either.